Dozens of ships and submarines bear the name of a U.S. city. But rarely, and I think this could be the first time, do we celebrate their entry into the fleet in their namesake city and in the location where they were built.
The USS Mobile comes to life. Her crew now aboard the warship that was built right here in the port city by Mobilians. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for Fox 10 News. I'm Lee Peck. A very proud moment today as the Navy commissioned the USS Mobile. Years of hard work finally putting the battleship into service. For the city born to celebrate, we had another big reason this morning.
This is a great day for the United States Navy and the city of Mobile.
All the pomp and circumstance, making way for the commissioning of the USS Mobile.
We have our own ship. How about Mobile? Let's hear about it. All right.
It's truly a rare thing for a U.S. battleship to be designed, built, and commissioned in the same city for which he is named.
The fact that we do both today establishes an indelible bond between the city of Mobile, each and every one of you, and this mighty warship.
For the more than 4,000 local Austell employees, it's a labor of love.
To them, it was early mornings, late nights, long shifts, and tight deadlines. And even during the pandemic, they never stopped. They stayed the course. They finished construction. We're proud of them.
And the words finally making it official in the historic harbor of the Port of Mobile.
For the Secretary of the Navy, and on behalf of the President of the United States, I hereby place the United States ship Mobile in commission. May God bless and guide this warship and all who shall sail in her.
Her crew patiently waiting to board.
We have built you a great ship, and we could not be more proud to see you and your crew sail her away to protect the seas.
And now for the big moment. Officers and crew of USS Mobile, man our ship and bring her to life.
And as she finds her sea legs, a promise by the USS Mobile's commanding officer, Chris Wolf.
I thank you for your support. The pledge that Mobile will always be ready to answer the call and make you proud. Victory through perseverance.
Former Congressman Bradley Byrne also recognized at this morning's ceremony for his contribution in making the USS Mobile a reality. And it has been a weekend of celebrating. Last night, folks treated to a fireworks finale over the Mobile River overlooking Austell. The light show downtown lasting for more than 25 minutes. But the real crowd pleaser, Mardi Gras, and the good times returning to the port city. According to Mobile Police, approximately 64,000 people poured into downtown Mobile last night to watch the parade. And it was exactly what everyone needed after the pandemic canceled this year's Mardi Gras celebrations.
We miss Mardi Gras. Right. We miss Mardi Gras. It's time.
It's very exciting, especially around us.
Huge crowd. Perfect weather. Mardi Gras in May. What you think?
We're here tonight. It's a little different. We're excited that we can have something in the midst of COVID. But God is good.
Meanwhile, considering all the people out last night, it was a relatively calm night for Mobile Police. And all MPD responded to 13 complaints, resulting in 2 misdemeanor arrests. Officers had to locate 2 missing children, and 7 vehicles were towed and 3 parking tickets issued. But there was an issue with another kind of ticket being given out by city workers. Some small business owners looking to cash in on the big celebration last night here in Mobile, ending the evening in frustration, paying an unexpected fine from the city. Some even shut down for not having a proper license to sell goods during the parade. Fox 10's Morella Porter joins us live in studio. Morella, one business owner very disappointed about how it all went down.
Right, Lee. He says as people stood in line to buy from small booths, some vendors were told to pay $100 or close down, and some of them had to cut the night short because they couldn't pay the fine. At the height of the celebration, some small business owners selling goods on the sidelines met with an unexpected visit from Mobile City workers.
It was really kind of sad to see, about 7 o'clock, at the height of the crowd, the city revenue employees came along with a police officer, and they said, you pay the $100 fee right now or we shut you down.
John Serta, whose brewery sits right along the parade route,
writing tickets to people,
shared his frustration, posting this video on Facebook last night. Vendors set up on his property asked to show proof of a special events license, something Serta says the vendors were not aware of.
Last night, nobody knew about it. It was a one-night thing.
He says they had to pay a $100 fine or leave.
She was here selling her cupcakes, and then she paid the $100 fee. She was one of them that did pay the $100 fee. I doubt she made $100 that night.
Serta says it's sad to see, considering the tough year many of the small business owners have had, brought down by COVID and the canceled carnival season.
It's like, wow, why kick people while they're down? These people are struggling to rebuild what they have and all the money that they lost.
Now, City Councilman Levon Manzi, who was tagged in a comment on Serta's Facebook post, said he would, quote, see if the tickets can be rescinded. Now, I did reach out to the city to see how many vendors were fined last night, but haven't gotten a response back.
All right, what a pretty day we had here across the Gulf Coast. Check out your live picture from our high atop of Dolphins there, looking towards downtown Mobile. Mardi Gras Park is kind of in the dead center of your screen there. I know it's dark and it's hard to see, but trust me, it is there. Hey, check this out. So today, average 86, we hit 83. So once again, below average in Mobile. After today, that's not happening again for a while. We are about to heat on up. Right now, obviously, it's nighttime. Things are fine. Temperatures are generally in the 60s, a few 70s still on the board. So a comfortable evening here for us across the Gulf Coast. Satellite radar shows us a couple of clouds around, and that's it. No rain, and get used to that. No rain. After such a wet time we had through March and April, then the very first part of this month, we've gone completely dry, and it looks like we're going to stay that way for a while. So here's what it looks like overnight tonight, going on into tomorrow morning. Temperatures as you wake up tomorrow morning will be down in the lower 60s to start the day in most areas. So it'll be pretty comfortable here to start the day. Some areas closer to the coast will be closer to 70 degrees, but we are going to start heating up by tomorrow afternoon, well up into the 80s. Are some 90s going to be on the board? We'll talk about that and look at the tropics coming up in just a few minutes.